Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So, um, we have to go talk to Momodi about, I guess traveling around the world now. Back from your meeting with Raban, are you? What did the big man have to say? You won't believe this, Momodi. Is that a fact? Personal envoy of the Flame General himself. So, you'll be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship. Bugger me? That's an honor and a half, that is. But I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Rykit. I truly am. Now, I dare say Raubon told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most people go to the graves having never once seen Eorzea from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to Mithal, having never known the blues, the limns of shimmering seas, or the myriad greens of leafy Gridania. But not you, Ryuket. You'll see those sights and more. And everywhere you'll go, you'll find fascinating folk with fascinating tales to tell. The people you meet, the places you go, savor these experiences. For they are priceless, all of them. Saying that, it'd be remiss of me if I didn't remind you to be careful out there. Ulda ain't the only place beset by troubles, as you'll discover when you visit Limzilla and Gridania. Blech. Truth be told, that might well be exactly what the Flame General wants you to realize. I think he knows that what kind of man you are, Ryukit. And what kind is that, you ask? Why, the kind that can't resist sticking his nose in other people's business, of course. And don't you ever go changing. Safe travels, Ryukit. I'll see you when you get back. Alright. So, now, we need to go to the airship landing. So, if you come over here to the lift attendant, airship landing. Yes, please. And hey, look. Eleonora. Greetings, sir. This is the reservation counter for passengers traveling to Limsa. If I'm not mistaken, you are the Flame General's envoy, Ryukit Lightwing? Yes? Highwind Skyways is at your service. Will you be flying with us today? Yeah. Okay, so going to the landing area, there's only a couple times in the game that you will ever be able to do this. So I suggest you kind of make the most of it. This is what I'm trying to do now. Alright. Attention, all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Now look at this. Everybody's gathering around. Goodbye! Goodbye! When first we met beneath the Sultan tree, I sensed there was something unusual about him. Wonder if they will feel the same. Oh, Lilira. Godspeed, Ryuki. Godspeed. If I'm right, they'll be singing your praises from here to the far reach before long. May you always walk in the light of the crystal. Okay, I will be muting now.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at the Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartener. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume?
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Well, that was an interesting cutscene. And here we are, the lemons. Yamakaze. So. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ulda. Welcome to Limsa, sir. Admiral Blelfithwin awaits your arrival. Yes, please leave the landing area. And then we have a Storm Honor Guard. Talk to this person. You are the Uldan Envoy. Welcome to Limsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the car's lift at your convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthael. He will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Bulwark Hall. Yes, please. Ah, yes. First thing I suggest that you do while you're doing this quest. Well, the first thing I'm going to do while doing this quest is attune to the Aetheryte here. And we are going to register a favored destination. Because that will reduce the teleportation costs. So yes, when you teleport to other cities and other places, it will cost you gil to do so. And if you have a registered favored destination, it won't cost you gil. It'll end up being free. Here we go. Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Of course, can't be too careful, now can we? Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent. You understand? Please step this way. There's going to be a miss of voice, so I'll be quiet for the most part.
Enter.
So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvib Lufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from Thanalan? A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven Hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrestle Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean Alliance. The Gatus Nail Vendarnus, Seven Hells take him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalamud from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to Cartano, Glatz, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never had I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon, the size of a bloody city. It was the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell out of Eorzea. In the span of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. It was as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louisoix still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come.
For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen called forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us, save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea. This memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Raban has the right of it. I accept his proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Flame General receives my reply. You travel next to Gridania, yes? Pray give my regards to the Elder Seer. Oh, and tell her the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Ryukit. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. Okay, and now we go back to the airship landing. Where? Here. Greetings, sir. This is the kind for passengers traveling to Gridania. A pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Gridania? Yes, I am. Yes, please. Board the airship. Well, welcome to Gridania. Sorry, I was taking pictures, so. Alright, up we go, up we go, up we go. Here we go. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seer awaits your arrival. Serpent Honor Guard. Greetings, good sir. You are the Olden Envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the Conjurer at Nafika's altar. He will admit you to the Lotus Stand where the Elder Seer awaits. Here we go. And of course, on our way, we're going to stop here. Okay. Wasa. All right. I'm just picking up Aetherites on the way to Nafika's altar. And if you don't know where it is, if you hit M, it'll tell you Nafika's altar. If you zoom in, like here, see Nafika's altar. But I happen to know where it is. I'm just stopping for a few for a couple of Aetherites on the way there. Alright. And here is Nafika's altar. And here is the Silent Conjurer. Hey, Sir Yamakaze, you're here already. You are the Ulden Envoy? Begging your pardon, sirs, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Sure. Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please come with me.
So you are the Uldan Envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan Eorzea, Elder Seer of Britannia, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? The theme, my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail. That as well. A message from the Admiral. A wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say. I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend. I would tell you more of the Garlean threat. For the greater part of his history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations in Isambard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech, some 50 years past, helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. When all of Isambard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come by virtue of magitech alone. Its success owed much of the consummate leadership to his first and reigning emperor, Solus Zos Galvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said that he grows frail, and ever more prone to illness. If rumors are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. This would explain the empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea, in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius van Belsar, a man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked much devastation upon the realm, that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds, never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. He means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of what occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the people of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for service here in Gridania. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. And you may now make use of airship routes connecting the 3 nations. Before you may board the airship, you must pay the requisite fee in gil. So, to travel from one major city to another, it costs 120 gil. And that's it. We are now out of order. What does the Serpent Officer have to say? Let's see. I pray your meeting with the other seats here went well. My Lord Envoy, correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Melweb Bluthuswin of Mzilminza? While you were there, did you happen to meet Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you are interested in learning more, pray speak with Baderon at his establishment. There we go. Okay. So, with that, we shall call it a night. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening and goodbye.